Hey everyone, Whitey from Band of the Hawk. This lesson is titled A Very Dangerous Blow at Backsword. Thy enemy lying in his guard, suddenly pluck in the pommel of thy sword to thy breast, and with all turn thy knuckles inward, and then presently proffer a thrust towards thy enemy's breast, or turn it over with a blow to his right ear. So what he describes here sounds like an exaggerated thrust, uses as a feint. Could be that he's trying to sell the feint a little more by doing a really large motion. We'll take a look at it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pluck my pommel to my breast, like Swetnam says, get my point in line, extend it to his breast. He's going to try to parry that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my point around and cut to the right side of his face. So again, he must bear his sword against the thrust for the defense thereof. Now if you do overcarry him never so little further than he ought to do for his true defense, then he cannot bring him back time enough to defend the blow before you have hit him. So you have to treat the feint as a true attack, because if we start our feint and our opponent doesn't react, we just fully commit to that thrust rather than using it as a feint. So we have to make sure that, or as a defender, you have to make sure that you're defending the feint in case it does turn into a true blow. And you don't want to overcarry, you want to just defend it enough to be certain that you're going to defend it, and then you're able to still react if it is a feint. So he has to react to my threat, and I pull back. If he doesn't react, I'm just going to keep that motion going and actually go into the thrust. So he has to react for it. That's what ends up being my feint. He reacts for it, and if he overcarries and he goes too far, then I would be able to hit him in the head. But what he wants to do is he doesn't want to overcarry. He wants to parry just enough to stop that thrust, and that way it gives him time to react to the real attack and be able to parry that as well. The next lesson is called This Blow is Also Good for a Left-Handed Man or Against a Left-Handed Man, in which Swetnam describes the same type of feint, just used against a lefty or for a lefty versus righty. So he tells us that if you would hit a left-handed man with this blow, then present your thrust full at his face by a sudden lifting up of the hilt of your sword so high as your head, and with all you must now turn your knuckles outward, and so as soon as you presented your thrust, presently strike it home into the left side of his head. My opponent's left-handed here, an outside guard. I have to meet that with a medium or unicord. I'm going to disengage over with my edge turned to the outside, threatening his face now. He's going to try to parry that, push my thrust aside. I'm going to disengage around, cut to the left side of his face. That's it for this lesson on A Very Dangerous Blow at Backsword, as well as taking a look at the left-handed version. If you want to see some more of my content, check out Band of the Hawk, H-A-U-K-E, on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to see some sparring footage, check out Spider Swordsman on YouTube, link posted below in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching.